They tryna turn Trenton into Baby Flint. Been signs by depression on the billboards ever since. 100 years ago we was lynched. Now they use germ warfare to kill us. I'm convinced, got the evidence. I look around and it's evident. Then go down to City Hall and see so much negligence. Real art is intelligent. A true artist sends messages that speak to your intelligence. They fought and died so I can do my thing. Not to get drunk and high or join no gang. I will not let none of you die in vain. For my people I bang, bang, bang. My ancestors been through so much pain. I don't let them die in vain. My ancestors been through so much pain. I don't let them die in vain. I rep for you in everything I do. I rep for you in every place I go. I rep for you in everything I do. In every place I go. They say post-traumatic slavery disorder's fake, but I just tell them all to wake up. Everything we went through, what a way down a rape, bro. It's in our genetic makeup. So I am my ancestors from block to block. Let's build like it's Tetris. We must unite, link up like a necklace. They fought and died and we disrespected. So I come to correct it. The legacy they left I protected. We only think about self and neglected. You're African but yet you rejected. No. My ancestors been through so much pain. I don't let them die in vain. My ancestors been through so much pain. I don't let them die in vain. I rep for you in everything I do. I rep for you in every place I go. I rep for you in everything I do. In every place I go. I do. I go.
Welcome back to another edition of New Freedom Exchange, your cultural expression for social dignity and community empowerment. I'm your co-host, Brother Deen, here with...
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Marsha here.
Wa alaikum assalam, everybody. Peace, peace, peace. New NFX back in the building. We are very happy to be here on this Monday, July 11th, 2021.
12. Get with
12.
us.
7/12.
7/12, excuse me, 7/12. Yes, I'm saying. So happy Monday. So I hope everyone is doing well. Beginning of the week. Hope everyone is having a productive week. If you are tuned in right now, let us know where you're tuned in from so we can shout you out, your city, your state, your country. If you're coming international, let us know so we can, there goes Khadija, assalamu alaikum. You know, we got to get Khadija in here, my big sis, for supporting.
My sister.
You know what I mean? Yes, I'm saying. So Queens is in the house. So anyone else in the house, let us know. Of course, as always, please share the live stream. So important that we share to our family and friends, let them know what's going on. Because today we have a very awesome special guest with us with an awesome creation, awesome website / app that's for us, created by us. But before we get to that point, how is everyone doing?
I'm doing well. Everything, right? All right, that's a Lauryn Hill throwback. Sorry for putting that out there, but that's my Lauryn Hill throwback. Everything is
everything is everything.
No, but I'm doing well. Work was pretty good today. I kind of just ran home, put some food on the stove, and then, try to prepare for getting on the screen. So sometimes that's a rush, but my children are well, work is good, and alhamdulillah. How about yourselves?
I'm here with the fruit, as you can see. I got the FOI brothers with me today. We was in transit, so I had to pull over. But we had a good weekend. We was in Newark on Friday. We was at the Deen Juma with Imam Wahidin Sharif, Imam Amin. He did the khutbah. And then I think Saturday we were at the album. I know.
Don't think, brother. No, we was in Harlem.
We was in Harlem World, USA. Aki, get it right, man.
Get it right.
No, go ahead, beloved. Go ahead, man. Rock out, man.
No, that was it. So we got to see some people that we see on the screen in person, and had some good food, good company, and good music.
Absolutely,
Yes.
and for those of you who don't know, that was the album release for Sister Shelley Shabazz, who returned to Allah. I believe it was in February,
In the living
but
room, room.
her sons did a beautiful thing in that they put her music together and did an album release party for her this past Saturday, and so alhamdulillah for her life, alhamdulillah for her sons to even think to do such a thing in her honor. And it was just nice to be a part of it. We had a couple of past guests in the building. So shout out to Misunderstood and to Lish2X who were in the building. Like Dean said, we usually see these people on the screen, but we had a chance to be with them live and in color. So alhamdulillah, all praises to God for that. So what about you, Imam B?
Come on. You're killing me with that, man.
That's my special. Don't know if I find somebody else calling you that, you don't have a problem.
No, yeah, I mean, Friday and Saturday was just was beautiful. I mean, like Friday, like Dean said, my family and Dean, we linked up in Newark, New Jersey, to go to Masjid Water for Dean at King's Restaurant, halal restaurant, inside their banquet hall for Jummah. We attended the Jummah Khutbah made by Brother Abdul Alim Rowe, Mubarak Rowe. Imam Wahuddin Sharif was there in attendance as well, along with a few of the other sisters and pioneers as well. It was a beautiful occasion, beautiful message. And also, Saturday was just like a real treat, a real blessing, a real treat for the community. In that we celebrate our community mother, a matriarch, an artist, an educator, an activist. I mean, everything, and all is so wrapped up with Sister Shelley Shabazz. It's hard to even pin her into one field or pin her into one area because she was just so multi-talented. So definitely shout out, like you said, to her sons for upholding her legacy and putting out her album posthumously. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Is it posthumously? Is that the right pronunciation? Anyway, nobody wants to.
Sounds about right.
My spelling. But anyway, neither here nor there. The album is streaming now on all streaming platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. All proceeds go to the masajid that she was attached to, member of, and also to the school that she taught at as well. So please, go ahead and go download it, buy it. It's called Believers Flow. We'll put that in the comment section as well, so people can go ahead and make their purchase and go ahead and listen to it. It's definitely worth listening to. It's a great piece of art, for sure. The sister, was multi-talented, and we definitely appreciate the fact that her sons have kept her name going. Yes, I'm saying, and in their spirits, in their hearts. You could tell it's in their spirits, in their hearts, and in their minds. Their love for their mother. Yes, I'm saying, and paradise, as the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, going into prophetic tradition. Paradise is said to lie at the feet of your mother. You know what I'm saying? So, who should we respect more? Our ummis or our mothers, also our fathers, but our ummis, are the ones that bring us into this realm, to this earth. Yes, I'm saying, and we don't know how much pain they go through just to, deliver us. You know what I'm saying? So it is something that we should respect. And I think her sons, she raised some beautiful sons. Not I think she raised some beautiful sons with their spirit to carry on her legacy. So we definitely appreciated that.
Another thing real quick about
thank you to them boys for giving me an opportunity to get out there and dance. I don't get to do that very much.
Man, yeah.
But when I get out there,
Marsha was on the boogie woogie train on
Saturday. Feeling myself, y'all.
Boogie woogie
and
woogie.
Then we had James Brown was in the building.
Absolutely.
James Brown was killing.
That band was awesome.
Shout out to the band, yes.
Yes. I don't even know the name of the band, so hopefully we can bring the brother on if he remembers the name of the band, he can share it with us. But they were in there grooving. The DJ was dope. Like I said, an excuse for me to dance. I'm with it. So it was a good time for me.
No, it was definitely a good time for good fellowship amongst the community members, amongst the family as well. So it was definitely a beautiful time. Um, Definitely a beautiful time. So definitely appreciated that. Today's Monday, so my work day is pretty short on Monday. So I work in the morning, then get off around noon. So that's pretty good. I went out to the juice bar and got a shot of some immunity. And I
Some
felt like
shots.
some. Yeah, I gotta get a shot. Come on, man. The cayenne pepper.
Put some hair in your chest, boy.
Yeah, that cayenne pepper was, woo b. That was
It
yeah,
was serious.
that was a chest opener. That'll put some hair in your chest for sure.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. When
Yeah,
next time,
you got to take a week rest.
next time I didn't have that, but I had that before. But next time we were together, we're gonna take shots of some cayenne pepper with some ginger in it. Yeah, I mean, you know how I do it, beloved. But anyway, you got to
Halal
keep your immune
shot.
system. Yeah, halal shot. You got to keep your immune system tight. You know, yeah. So and they got juices and smoothies. Shout out to Live Long Juice Bar. It's on Merrick Boulevard. I'll get the address in a minute. There's definitely on Merrick Boulevard. Just opened up, Southeast Jamaica, Queens. They got shirts and stuff like that for sale, and like they sell everything. They sell patties, vegan patties, lentil patties, pumpkin patties, like both bowls and a bunch of stuff. So shout out to them, black-owned business, doing really well for themselves. So yeah, that's my Monday. And without no further ado, I think it's appropriate now that we waste no more time and kill no more time, but all time is productive. We want to bring on our special guest, our beloved. We want to read his bio of our beloved. Yes, I'm saying this brother is one of Sister Shelly Shabazz's sons, and again, very creative brother. And let's read his bio. His bio is actually pretty short, pretty interesting. It says, coming from the city that never sleeps, New York City, in the 80s and 90s, you got the chance to see Black culture at its finest. From Harlem parades to the carnival in Brooklyn, the events just kept coming. Having a good time and creating new ideas was the norm while growing up. I saw many of my peers creating these events and becoming entrepreneurs themselves. I felt our culture was so unique and different that we deserve to have our own platform where we cater to just that, our culture. In comes Big Fish by TicketFishing, a third-party ticketing platform that serves entrepreneurs with cheaper transaction fees and a quicker event payout than the competition. So without no further ado, let us bring on our beloved brother Munir. Assalamu alaikum, beloved.
Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you for bringing me on. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome. Well, welcome to New Freedom. Welcome to NFX. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the movement. I definitely appreciate you taking the time out to be with us this evening and to discuss a little bit more with us and our audience about what is ticket fishing. But before we get there, a little bit about who is Munir. If someone had to ask you who is Munir, other than what we read in the bio, what would you tell somebody off the street?
Well, who's Munir? You said it first. The main thing, I'm Shelly Shabazz, son, one of them. Shout out to my other brothers. You got Malik, you got Hassan, you got Salahuddin. We grew up in Harlem, born and raised. I'm just a kid from the city who loved to go out at a young age. My mother allowed us to go out. If it was an event for a family event in Philly, we was there. Anywhere, New Jersey. So, I'm just a guy from New York, but I ain't gonna say just a guy. I started traveling at a young age to Maryland, to down south, things like that. I eventually went to school down south. I went to Benedict College, graduated from Benedict College around 2011, and eventually started driving trucks. I was a truck driver. That was pretty different, hard work, tough work. I eventually stayed out there in South Carolina, bought a house, Eventually had my mom's come out and visit. She loved it. You know, she was thinking about actually moving to Charlotte. She loves Charlotte and the Muslim community in Charlotte. And that's me, you know, just one of Shelly's sons, Shelly boys. We always have ideas. And one thing about me and my family, we have a group text. We throw ideas to each other. So before anything goes out, you know, family actually going to say, "Oh, that's nice, that's nice." Sometimes we say, "Nah, let's do this. Let's," especially sliding. He's detailed. Let's not. I think you should do this. Let's, before you bring it out, let's do this. So Malik and Hassan, they also give their thumbs up. And not only my brothers, my mother, she's following my Instagram page. She was a supporter of TicketFishing before she passed away. So, that's Munir Gatson right there in a nutshell. A family man, a brother in the community of Harlem.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so I mean, I'm curious to learn a little bit more about TicketFishing because I don't know very much about it. It sounds like it's your creative baby that then went through the family filter as you just described to us. So tell us a little bit about TicketFishing and how it came to be.
Okay, it's basically one of those stories. While I was living in Columbia, I was trying to go to a show in Charlotte. It was actually, I think, a Martin Lawrence show. And it was right before the pandemic, but before, when everybody still was going out and we didn't know what was going on. So it was at the Spectrum Theater in Charlotte. And I was dressed up. I got fly. I went out, went to the stadium, and it was just dark. You could tell there was nothing going on. And it was a whole bunch of people out there. And we were just like, what's going on? We bought the tickets from Ticketmaster, $1 billion company. And I started thinking, wow, what happened to the emails? So I even waited a week, emailed them. I checked their Instagram, the comments was just going crazy. I want my money back, this and this and that. And I said, oh, that's an opportunity right there. Something could get better out there, communication, customer service, something. And that's my field anyway. I'm in marketing. I'm in the customer service business. So I said, there's an opportunity. And I started looking up things. I started learning things, started YouTubing things. And I got a team together and we just started building. In 2021, we launched in January, Big Fish by TicketFishing, a third-party ticketing platform that was mainly from the culture and for our culture. But, we not just cater to just Black folks. It's just anybody who want to have a good time, but definitely it's coming from one of your own.
Nice. I like that. What I like about what you just shared with us is that you saw an opportunity, you put a team together, you all work towards a common goal, and you birth something, right? And quite often we find that people have a vision or a dream or an opportunity presented to them, and there's this dragging of the feet, or there's this this misconception that it takes forever to produce something. And you literally just explained to us that the idea came in 2020, and in 2021 it was there. So shout out to you and your team for the work that you put into producing that. I mean, the other thing I appreciate about what you just shared with us is that you did the research. It wasn't just sometimes we see an opportunity or we have a dream and it's just kind of we expect it to fall in our laps.
Right.
And your story is a testament to the fact that no, you got to put in the work. And if you don't know it today, that doesn't mean that you will not know it tomorrow, but you absolutely put in the work. You do whatever research you need to do, and you bring it to life. So I'm super proud. I don't even know how it works, but I'm super proud of the fact that you just had something and made it become what it needed to be. So alhamdulillah for that.
Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much. Definitely. It definitely was a learning curve, patience, and we still learning, we still building. But one thing, Rome wasn't built in a day, so just build on those blocks. And, I understand these companies are big, but there's always something new. It's 100 different type of breads in the grocery store, so that's how I look at it.
That's what I was going to ask. If you could address that real quick, like the think quicken, like as Marsha just mentioned, and not just thinking about it, but then applying it, right? Do you attribute that from being raised in Harlem or being raised in the North? Because people say like the South is a little different.
Yeah.
But not to be prejudiced, but you know.
Nah, but for sure. But I'm not gonna, you know, being from New York, Harlem, man, it taught me so much. You know, the people, and I'm from 116th Masjid. You know, my elders, the pioneers, my peers, my friends, my brothers, my mother, everybody. You know, I'm like a sponge. And even when I went down south, I thought, you know, that was something that I needed. You know, I didn't know sometimes you have to go down south because that's what it started at. That's the roots. But me putting that all in together and networking, even my friends that still live down south and things like that, the network that I got from down south and put it together with me being a Harlem kid, it's like magic. Sometimes I surprise myself, but I know that, you know, you just have to keep moving. You have to keep going. You can't keep thinking. Well, you can keep thinking, but you can't just stay at one spot. You got to keep moving, you know, because the ideas be coming all the time, and you got to really, really, really notate it, pad it, and put it to work.
Excellent. And also just want to remind people you're now tuned in. For those who are just joining us on New Freedom Exchange, we're a live, exclusive live demo of Ticket Fishing with the creator himself, the founder and creator, Brother Munir Gatson of Harlem, New York, one of the Sister Shelly Shabazz boys. Yes, I'm saying the crew. Yes, I'm saying, and we're about to get in now to the meat and potatoes, which is the actual live demo. What you all have been waiting for is to actually see what is ticket fishing inside of the actual inner workings of it, and how does it work, what's the functionalities and everything. So we're going to be quiet. We're going to fall back, you know what I'm saying, and let Munir take the show from here, and we'll be back on screen when Munir is done with the live demo. So okay. Munir, it's all on you, man.
Yes, sir. All right. So this is the desktop version. And once again, I want you to all, if you have an Apple phone, an Android phone, download the app. All right. So event, I'm gonna go to post event. All right. And note that you have to register as a user to even throw an event, because we want to actually get to know you. And once you post an event that's a paid event, we will be sending you a Stripe login to create a link so you can get paid. So event title, let's call it Ticket Fishing. Just call it Ticket Fishing. Event type. We got attractions, camp, trip, class, training, or workshop. Very similar to the competitors that you can choose different type of what kind of event it is. Let's go with what we was doing Saturday. We was partying. As you see, is multiple categories. I'm gonna choose community and coaching. You choose if it's an online event. This time it's not. Location. Let's choose the location. Any location. I don't want you people to know where I live at, right? All right. Choose a banner. Let's go with the Ticket Fishing banner. Let it load. All right. That's it there. You can write a description about your event. It can be a baby shower. It can be just a late chill with the guys with the game or whatever. It could be free. It could be paid. And when you register, your email would pop up right here. So anything that somebody register RSVP or buy a ticket, it will go straight to your email, so you'll be notified. You also could add a video right here. All you have to do is go to YouTube or whatever video, grab the link, copy it, put it right here. And when people look at your event, they can actually see a video. It could be a video that you have from a prior event. So we're going to start with a date. Let's go with today. Start time. Let's go with today. End time. It's optional. It's optional. That is, it's enter a number of available seats. So if you have only a certain amount of seats, you can add that. So you can either have paid tickets, free tickets, or donation tickets. We're going to go with paid tickets. Call it Big Fish. Go with 15 quantity. Price, let's go. $10. Sale start date. So you can have an event, and if you want the date of when the tickets go up for sale to be after you post it, you can do that. I'm gonna pick today. Starting at so 11:30. Sales end date today. End time, let's say 1 a.m. Go back up here. You go to settings. You can write a description about the ticket. Show description of the ticket if you want. Fees are paid by the attendee. Tickets are public. Show your remaining tickets for people to hurry up and buy the tickets. First come, first serve. Sell tickets individually. Got that one up. You can actually add another one too. But we're just going to go with one style ticket. So say if you had a VIP ticket, a general admission ticket, I could press this again and add another ticket. But I'm not going to do that. Now you can do this if you have a weekly event. Like when I was in South Carolina, there was a club that actually had every Saturday in the club. So we had weekly, but we're not going to do that. All right. So as an organizer, once you create an organizer profile, it can be whatever your team call y'all, you know, whatever AKA y'all have. I'm going to just put Sunni Clothing as the organizer. Have a venue, say if it's the Ritz-Carlton, you can use that also. So now we basically done. Everything's been, you know, filled in. Everything that's optional. I didn't actually put anything in there. Before you add it, you can preview it. All right. You go. There's your event. You have your venue. You have your map. the satellite. You can share it to Facebook, Twitter. You have your event type, event category. You have your location, which people can click on and actually GPS for wherever they at, depending on what kind of phone they have. Ticket Fishing by Sunni Clothing. Once you create your organizer profile, your name will show right here. Your event will show right there. Your description will show right here. Submit listing. All right. So what I'll do as an admin, I go to dashboard. Just show y'all the back of what we do. Y'all won't see this, but I go here, all events, because you can submit an event, but I actually have to, approve it. Might need some edits. You can always go back and edit your event. It's your event. You can have a QR code, and we also have a QR reader that's on the mobile website. Right? Publish. All right. Go back to the site. And it'll show up right here. So these are 3 events that we have. Yesterday we had my mother's event. A couple weeks ago we had another event, which actually was a basketball tournament that we throw every year. And there you go. Now, if you look at if you download the app, it's much more desirable to the eye and much more easier to use. And, download that today. Very easy. There you go.
Hold on, let me see. Let's bring Sister Marsha back in here. Let's bring the team back, man. We're back. Hold on. So we got a question. Let's take some questions. We got some questions.
I'm sorry, I'm on mute and I'm steady talking. I was saying thank you for the demonstration, because as you were doing that, I was downloading over here and registering and playing with this app over here. So it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
I have a question though, because I know that like in the beginning you recounted a story for us about your experience with going to the Martin Lawrence event and having Ticketmaster kind of, not be communicative with everyone. And so tell us how ticket fishing is different. Okay. Or big fish. Am I calling it big fish or am I calling it ticket fishing?
Ticket fishing, because we actually, which we're going to launch pretty soon.
What's big fish?
Big fish is the whole big spectrum of it. And we have ticketfishing.net, which is it's a raffle, which is free to use. You don't have to pay fees. It's another connection to the website, basically. So big fish is just the whole spectrum of it.
Okay. So how is ticket fishing different? Like what makes ticket fishing unique?
All right. So ticket fishing, we have cheaper transaction fees. I actually, I researched the competition, so I see how much they charge. And actually, not just that, my friends who throw events every summer, they sometimes complain like, man, I've been waiting for my my payment from Eventbrite for almost 3 weeks. They tell them it's going to take 2 weeks, and it's almost 3 or 4 weeks, and things like that. There's so much things that I heard about the competition of Eventbrite and things like that my friends said could. They tell me, this can be better. This can be better. I said, all right, cool. I'm gonna build something. But we have cheaper transaction fees. I quit with Stripe. We pay you out the next, basically in less than 2 days, probably. The most 2 days with Stripe. So if you want your money quicker than usual, Cricket and Eventbrite and things like that, you know, you can deal with us. And Stripe, you can look it up. Stripe, Lyft, car, you know, that's like Uber. They use Stripe. A lot of other companies use Stripe. So Stripe is actually a reliable company that we use for our payments, our payouts.
Nice. Dean, welcome back.
Yeah, just real quick.
You have a question?
Yeah, how about that? Me and the fruit hanging out. In regards to like cancellation, do you guys have like, I know at certain times on other platforms, like you have a period of time before you could cancel the event, before someone could get their money back. You guys have that type of return policy or integrated?
So the return policy is always on the organizer. We don't issue refunds. The organizer places that in the description. All tickets are final. Now, if something happened, like, you know, like a pandemic, of course, we have an insurance. We have insurance with the company. So we protect the organizer as well as the users who buy tickets. So, you know, if anything happens, such as, you know, definitely can't have, hopefully we don't have another big pandemic like we did. We kind of probably still is in one, but, you know, so everybody's protected under the insurance we have.
Excellent. We have a question from Sister Virginia Luciano. She asks, what is the fee to use the app, and does event size matter?
Event size don't matter, and the fee is free. The only fee you will run into is your users having a transaction fee.
Nice. And I have a question too. So, well, I guess maybe I have more of a statement. So maybe it's not a question, but let's see how it comes out. So when I was thinking about the app and all that you can do with it, you know, my mind always goes to the community and how it ties in for us. And so I'm curious to know, like, do you envision this being utilized like for conventions or for, you know, things that we do amongst ourselves, different shows that may be had or different events that are had throughout our community? Would, you know, is that part of your vision too, for TicketFishing to be sort of the go-to?
Oh yes. We our vision is big as it can be. We want to be up there. We want to possibly even have tickets of basketball games, NBA games, everything. You know, we want to be in a say. We want people to know TicketFishing as being one of those companies that's big. And we working towards it. You know, I'm building, you know, a team. It's not just about me. You know, we're definitely building this. We have a brand ambassador by the name of Lish. She actually knows basically everybody, and she definitely brings folks in. But we building, and we definitely want to be one of those top companies out there that people use for their tickets.
So I guess we can build off of that that latter statement with the Sister Misunderstood's Sister Devasha's question. She said, what are you planning to do in regards to marketing? She said, I didn't know anything about TicketFishing, and I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Nah, that's definitely a good question. Great question, actually. As far as marketing, we want to basically be out there. Start with small events. Like I said, it could be any type of event, baby showers and things like that. But as far as internet, we have social media. We have you know, YouTube's, you know, all the social media handles we have, and just being out there, you know, available to any and everybody. Not everybody uses Eventbrite because they think you got to have a big event. We want folks who have small events, a block party, to use TicketFishing. It could be a open mic. I know a lot of artists who just post on the gram, you know, I have an open mic show. Make it look more prettier with a real ticketing platform. So, you know, start from the bottom. You know, that's actually the consumers. You know, the folks who, you know, use everything, buy everything. So the big events is cool, but we want to definitely be humble and stay with the folks who can just do any type of event, any day.
And so to piggyback off of that question, my question is sort of what can, because you mentioned brand ambassador too, and you mentioned Lish as a brand ambassador, but I'm thinking, like what could we do, right? What could we do to be able to help to catapult ticket fishing to that next level?
I think word of mouth is one of the best marketing tools, especially within your community. Letting a friend know who's using Eventbrite. You probably see it on their bio. If you know they use Eventbrite or whatever, tell them, hey, try this out. Things like that. And that I do that with everybody else's business. We should keep on doing that. Letting folks know about the word of mouth. But I think the world is getting more better and towards that of letting people know, hey, my friend got this going on, or that website or this clothing line. So, just the word of mouth is just the biggest marketing tool we can use as a community.
And also, we have a couple people on. Obviously, would like to say wa alaikum assalam to our sister Sultana out of New Jersey. Mr. Marsha's fellow sister in service is with us. Yes, and hopefully we can make the connection between Ticket Fishing and the Muslim Journal for the yearly A Time to Be Grateful event that we have every year. And other events that she does, and including the Sisters in Service, and Sister Marsha's part of that as well. So we are tapped in, and we will do our best to make those connections and plug you in with the people that we know. So we can shift on over, if you would, to ticket fishing versus using Eventbrite. I think we are more well connected with this platform alone to help in that regard as much as we can, to help with the marketing and help getting people over, getting the site more exposure and more the app being downloaded and more use out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, I know that we answered Sultana's question in the comments, but if we can just put it up there, because others may be having the same question. So her question was, can it be used for non-paid events? And so one of us did answer in the chat that it could be, but it's important for us to just say it verbally so that others who may have that same question can hear the answer, may not necessarily be looking at the comments. So
yes.
And then she also has a request out here for you, brother. She says, yes, please get me an article for the Muslim Journal.
I think that's a request for me too, Sister Marsha. Okay. So
all right, listen, whoever, we need this to be in the Muslim Journal, so that that's a part of our service to you and what you have going on, and for us, holding each other up and promoting what each other does is to get it in the Muslim Journal. That we do have platforms and spaces that we can reach the masses, both in our community and the larger community. So we would like to see an article about ticket fishing in the Muslim Journal, so that word definitely does get out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll work on that with the brother. We'll connect offline. We'll put it together, and we'll have it to Sister Sultana. Yes, that's for the publication to the Muslim Journal. So thank you, Sister Sultana, for inserting that into this conversation. We will follow up, inshallah. Deen?
Well, I was just gonna say in closing, I'm really appreciative about this project, not only because it's one from among us and it's in early development, but it just so happened I was in the area and I had the fruit with me, right? And so when I think of fishing, we think about the FOI going out fishing, right? Yes, and so now it's much more easier now. All y'all gotta do is sign up, get your profile, send the link. You don't gotta go out with the fish and all that. It's real simple now. So the brother, in the times that we live in, things are so much more dynamic and so more accessible that all we have to do is just like, share, subscribe, sign up. And the more frequency of participation, the better visibility, the more the brother gets resources from having this platform for us as well. Because he get bigger, we get bigger because it's more better for us.
Absolutely. I'm like, put your Eid celebrations on there. All of that.
The Jumas, you could do your Jumas.
This is a perfect time. Put your Jumas on there. All of it. Why not?
Why not? I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, and it's good. Like he said, it puts a nice sleek thing, a sleek look for your organization as well. Like if you got a track record of events, we know to go to Ticket Fishing to check out the latest events in the Muslim community or whoever community.
Definitely. We had a pop up iftar in the Bronx. Bilal, you was there, brother. We definitely had, and that was by Ticket Fishing, and we had a good time. So we gonna
oh,
continue. Definitely.
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's all about, like you said, word of mouth, and also just getting out there, and also people, like Dean said, just taking the initiative. Since we all 11 of us, or how many other people are viewing this right now, are watching this, and those who will watch the replay later, go ahead and download Ticket Fishing, set up your profile as an organizer, and also stop populating the site either with free or paid events. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. So now those who are watching, we all are obligated to spread the word, as the Prophet ﷺ said in the last sermon, for those who were not physically present, to make sure you go back and you tell them. So for those who are on this live right now, we have an obligation to go back. And thank you, Sultana. See, there you go. Brother Munir, you got another organizer with you. You know what I'm saying, on Ticket Fishing. So just like that's how it works. It's a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? When one beloved does it, then the next a few more beloveds will do it. So inshallah, that's how we want it. You know what I mean? So we will, like I said, stay in touch and do our part to make sure we get the word out to our community and to the general public as well. So I think this is a great idea. We're not dealing with Eventbrite no more. I think that's Kalas. We have Kalas Eventbrite. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this Kalas. So like, if it's Kalas, that's it. It's finished. It's done. You know what I'm saying? We have Ticket Fishing now. Let's use that. Let's bombard that. You know what I'm saying? Let's put up all our events. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it's a slumber party at Sister Marsha's house for the sisters, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, let's get it popping. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, this is a dope idea. This is very dope. I mean, I like it. I
have another question real quick. Can you put classes on there? Anything, any kind of event, right?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We also have Zoom on there where you can connect your Zoom, your sign in to, basically put it on a calendar and have people RSVP and things like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sister Marsha's head is I know it's probably like
you already know
right
the wheels is turning.
Wheels is turning. She's about to crank something tonight or over the next coming days. Guaranteed, brother, you're gonna have another organizer to flood your joint.
Oh no, I already registered while he was doing the demonstration.
I'm late.
I'm straight over
here.
So yeah, I mean, we're in a good space, brother. I mean, you're in a good space with us. Welcome to the family. Welcome to NFX family. This is our family, and we're going to keep promoting Ticket Fishing on our platform as much as we can. As I'm saying, like, along with the other brothers and sisters who have come grace this platform with other initiatives that are similar or even different. That's our duty. As I'm saying, that is what we're here for. So welcome to the family, and we appreciate you. As I'm saying, we love what you're doing. As I'm saying, we love what you're doing for your mother. As I'm saying, and honoring her legacy, and keeping her name alive. Throughout this in Harlem, not just in Harlem, in the village of Harlem, but throughout the country. What I'm saying? It's very honorable of you brothers, man. It's very honorable, and it just shows the character. It just speaks to the character of who Sister Shelly Shabazz was to you all. What I'm saying? As a mother who sacrificed for you guys to be where you all are right now. What I'm saying? And you all turned out to be great men. What I'm saying? We're still evolving. What I'm saying? And the evolution continues. So I would just implore this. We'll keep the name of Sister Shelly Baz alive, keep her work alive, keep what she wanted us to do alive. She was a very, very caring person. She gave a lot. She gave a lot of her life. She gave a lot of her time. She gave a lot of her money. What I'm saying? And we are in the first 10 days of the month of Dhul Hijjah. And we're not able to go to the holy precincts again this year because of COVID. But however, we can still take advantage of these special 10 days. No better days than the 10 days of Dhul Hijjah leading up to Eid, to increase our charity, our sadaqah, to feed the poor, to read more Quran, to get closer to Allah, to remember Allah as much as we can. So there's no better time to implement some of the things that Sister Shelly Shabazz stood for, and then during these times, because it's not her, it's really what is demonstrated by the Prophet ﷺ. She was just living what the Prophet demonstrated for us to do. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that it was a beautiful event on Saturday, and we look forward to working together and forwarding and making more progress in community development and just bonding together. I think it's so key just to bond. You know what I'm saying? And to sharpen our bonds, to strengthen our bonds as much as possible.
Inshallah.
For sure. Inshallah. And I was thankful to meet her at least one time.
Yes,
Yeah. Last year, and she had a young, jubilant spirit. She was fired up when she met us. We made her our new freedom ambassador right off the rip. You know what I mean? Because she spread the word. She wanted to take us to Japan, I think it was. She got all these connections. So appreciate her and you all, for sticking with it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it was powerful. It was definitely powerful. You got a chance.
And she gave us some marching orders too, Bilal. She said she was very keen about the culture piece on connecting artists who have positive music to give them a platform, to give them impact, studio time and stuff like that. So we didn't forget some of the things she told us, and just in the brief moment that I knew her myself.
Right. No, she definitely left charges. I mean, I think Munir and the rest of the boys can agree. She definitely left Oz with some charges to do.
Yeah,
she didn't leave this.
Yeah, definitely.
she didn't leave this earth without giving us charges, beloved. So you know what I'm saying. So we owe it to her. We owe it to ourselves. To keep those charges in the front of our minds. So that's what we will do. We will work on that. You know what I'm saying, and we will work on keeping her name alive. Also, shout out to the school that named the science center after Sister Shelly Shabazz Science Center. You know what I'm saying? That was a very dope honor. It just shows how much we can do with dawah without screaming it. Like Sister Shelly didn't scream it. You know what I'm saying? She was just who she was in the classroom. And the students loved her. Like, when I go to her Facebook page right now, wallahi, like, you would see just testimonies from all the students that she had. Like, it was just, like, very beautiful, a very, very beautiful testimony. And, may Allah reward her with a high station in paradise and forgive her. You know what I'm saying? She would be sorely missed, but she lives on with her sons, through our sons, and through us, those who she touched.
Ameen. Definitely.
Yep. Sister Marsha, Brother Deen, do you have any closing remarks? And then we have Brother Munir.
Just thank you again for choosing New Freedom Exchange to roll out, ticket fishing to a larger audience. We thank you for even considering us to be the space in which you do that. I look forward to big things for ticket fishing. Everyone who is listening, watching, whether you caught it live or you catch it on the replay, make sure you go and register, download the app and then register so you have your account with ticket fishing. Like the brother said, put your baby shower on there. It don't matter, big or small, put the event on there. We need to get behind the brother and his team and push this thing forward. I'm thinking conventions, I'm thinking classes, I'm thinking whatever events we have, whether it's a family event, whether it's a community event, put it all on there. The way that this sort of thing catches traction is that we utilize it, right? We don't want to just go ahead and set up accounts and then not use it.
Right.
Get on there, set up your account, use it for all the events that you had, paid or non-paid, it does not matter. Put that event on there and really push this thing to the next level because this is for us, by us, done by our hands. This is our brother. So as much as we can do to push him forward, we want to do that. That's our duty and our responsibility to him and his team. So I'm charging you all with doing that and seeing ticket fishing be the thing, right? We won't even be saying Eventbrite anymore.
Be the big fish. You know what I mean?
We'll be saying ticket fishing, like Eventbrite. Oh yeah, I remember that app from back in the day. That's what we're gonna be doing. We ticket fishing from now on.
Exactly.
with the fruit looking
with
good.
the fruit, with Deen in the lineup.
With the fruit. That's right. Dean, you have any closing remarks before we let Brother Munir close this out?
Nah, just I mean, all about creatives. Like I'm all about creatives, and I appreciate, you know, like you said, as we address, you know, you have an idea, solving a problem, and then, you know, put it into action, doing necessary research, creating a team, and then having long-term vision, right? Because sometimes we just get short-sighted and get excited, and then that be it, right? But at the end of the day, the more you think about it, the more it's going to grow. The more it grows, the more benefit is to other people. And so that's the ultimate thing about creatives, right? And all of us have that ability in us. So when we highlight brothers like Brother Munir and others like Sister Sophia, it also gives us more encouragement and other young people that are coming up, right? Because this world that we're in is just so much destruction, so much deterioration or deterrence from doing things productive, creating things new. So we're just happy that you're a living example among us that we can share to our children and to the general community. And thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
No doubt.
Brother Munir, do you have any closing remarks? Any last words that you would like to
want to say thank you to the New Freedom Exchange. You know, my mother put me on with y'all bean pies at first. Yeah, me and my brothers killing. You know, so yeah. Thank y'all for inviting me onto your platform, and I look forward to continuing to doing, you know, some works with y'all. You know, so thank y'all.
Alhamdulillah. So you heard it first. New Freedom Exchange, TicketFishing, live and direct. This was a live demo. For those who catch the replay later on, make sure you go ahead and download TicketFishing right now on Apple and Google Play. It's free, $3.99. $3.99 to host your event up there, no matter what size. You're only paying for Stripe in terms of the transaction fees or whatever have you. But yes. Other than that, you know, you're pretty scot-free after that. The money is a quick deposit. You're not waiting 2, 3, 4 weeks for money to come hit your account. In a matter of 2, 3, maybe 4 days, you'll have your money. You know what I'm saying, for your event. So, and it's free. You know, so let's take advantage of it. Let's spread the word. Spread the word to your friends, your family. You know, anybody, your business. If you work in you know, maybe you work at a job or organization that does events. You know, tell them about TicketFishing, man. Tell them like, yo, you need to get on TicketFishing. Like, so we can do our part. Our part is small, but we can make those small contributions. That all adds up. You know what I'm saying? And it helps get the word out, and it helps get the word by mouth. But until next time, beloveds, our dear audience, we appreciate you all. We love you all. You know what I'm saying? We pray that everyone has a great rest of your week, great rest of your Monday evening. And until next time, peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum.
I got this joint by the reminder on the way out. The reminder.
What's the reminder? What's the reminder?
You'll hear it. Check it out. The reminder is revolution right now.
Oh, yeah. Hit it with the reminders. Hit it with reminders.
Wake up.
Wake up. Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Ensemble, mes frères, mes sœurs, nous allons commencer une nouvelle lutte, une lutte sublime qui va mener notre pays à la paix, à la prospérité et à la grandeur.
Hey, you out there, they say we all lost our way. Hey, you out there, no things change day to day. But we all know which way to go. We all know which way to go. We all know which way to go. Which way to go. Which way to go. No, battery, roadblock, barricade, gunshot, politician, dirty cop, they don't stop us. No battery, roadblock, barricade, gunshot, politician, dirty cop, they don't stop us. No battery, roadblock, barricade, gunshot, politician, dirty cop, they don't stop us. No battery, roadblock, barricade, gunshot, politician, dirty cop, they don't stop us. No. 100 million feet on the pavement. 100 million eyes on the prize. media, you know we don't trust it. All in together now, can't hold us down. All in together now, black, white, red, yellow, brown. All in together now, can't hold us down. All in together now, black, white, red, yellow, brown.
Done with them tribal war, time for unity. Spiritual therapy, guide us back to reality. Roots extends to the heavens. Leaders with pure intentions. You can find us in the trenches. Been abused, colonized, exploited for too long. Overworked, under attack, spirit is too strong. Once upon a dreamer, we gather at the river, move as one to the next destination.
You know they can't cage change.
Can't cage it.
You know they can't kill justice.
Can't kill it.
You know they can't persuade us with their corporate media. You know we don't trust it. All in together now, can't hold us down. All in together now, black, white, red, yellow, brown. All in together now, can't hold us down. All in together now, black, white, red, yellow, brown. No boundary, roadblock, barricade, gunshot, politician, dirty cop, they don't stop us. No boundary, roadblock, barricade, gunshot, politician, dirty cop, they don't stop us. No.
Je vous demande à tous d'oublier les querelles tribales qui nous épuisent, Je vous demande à tous de ne reculer devant aucun sacrifice pour assurer la réussite de notre grandiose entreprise.